Hi guys. So I wanted to come to you guys today just to give you an update on what's been going on with me. It's been a while. So it is June. Oh my God, it's not June, guys. It's August 3rd, Saturday. A little update. I am not currently working. I am still going to pain management. Um, my lower back is still hurting quite a bit, even though I had a lumbar fusion in January. I just had an MRI 2 days ago, and I'm going to see a spine specialist on Tuesday. I have not seen a spine specialist since my surgery in January. I had surgery at the end of January at Laser Spine Institute, and for those of you who don't know, in March, right after my surgery, they shut down all four locations. Apparently because of financial issues, but you never know. We don't know if it's because surgery gone wrong or because they were putting in fraudulent medical hardware. No one knows. There's a lot of rumors going around. I hope and pray that I'm not one of the people to receive any type of fraudulent medical hardware. And the reason I say that is because I've been in excruciating pain since the surgery. Worse than before the surgery. Major, major, major pain in my lower back. It feels like there's an axe in there that doesn't want to come out. Like somebody just took an axe and axed my back and left the axe in there. I'm still having the screwdriver pain in my right buttock. Basically feels like there's a screwdriver in there that someone's turning around. I mean, if you've ever had sciatica pain, then you kind of can understand what I'm talking about. The sciatica nerve is a big nerve that goes down your lower back to your buttocks and down your leg. And if it's inflamed or if it's aggravated, the pain is excruciating, right? So the lower back pain, the screwdriver feeling in my right buttock, and then I'm having pain in my right thigh and my right calf. Both of my feet, like the toes, are numb and tingling all day. It's a lot. I'm scared to bend down too far. I'm scared to lift up something beyond maybe 10, 15 pounds because I've tried it, and the result has been me being in bed for 2 days or having to go to the ER for a shot of steroids in my butt. An injection of steroids hurts a lot. Not only, does it burn going in, but you are sore and in pain for a couple days after. And I actually went to the ER last week because I couldn't deal with the back pain, and I did receive a shot of Decadron in my right buttock. And that was last week. There's still a lump at the injection site because it's an intramuscular injection. I think sometimes that happens. It hurts. I got that shot, and I got a shot of pain medication in one arm and a shot of anti-inflammatory in the other arm. I was okay for the night. I was able to sleep, and then they gave me a Medrol 6-day steroid dose pack, which I took for the 6 days, and I was feeling a little bit better. But once the 6 days were up and I had no more of the steroid in my system, the pain returned again. So my thinking is that either the surgery didn't work. I have rods and screws in my back, and I also have a cage with bone graft in it that bone is supposed to grow from there and fuse the two vertebrae, my L5S1. So since I haven't seen a doctor, I don't know what's going on with my back. March, when we found out that Laser Spine shut down, I did get an x-ray, and I had my pain doctor look at it, and he said everything was in place. But then I continue with this pain and this suffering, and it took me a while to find a spine specialist. So I do have that appointment on Tuesday. I did have the MRI. I don't have the report yet. I looked at the images on my computer. I'm not a radiologist, I'm not a doctor, but some of the images look a little off. Like I saw one screw on the left seem to be like fully intact, and then a screw on the right looks damaged. It doesn't look right. So I don't know what's going on, but always in pain. The medicine that I'm taking for the fibromyalgia is 3 Vicodin a day and 1 Flexeril at night. It's not even covering my pain. My pain doctor did give me Lyrica. I tried it for 1 week and I was eating nonstop. So I kind of stopped the Lyrica. I'm going to see if they can put me on something for the nerve pain other than Lyrica and other than Cymbalta, because I've tried both and they don't work for me. The Cymbalta gives me like major heart palpitations. So yeah, just a pain pill and a muscle relaxer. That's what I'm on right now. Nothing for the nerve pain, which is a big problem because I think what the pain is in my lower back is nerve pain. I don't know if the surgery damaged my the nerves in my lower back. I don't know what's going on, but it's sad because the surgery was my last hurrah, the last hope. And I kind of feel like defeated because if the surgery didn't work, what else is left? I mean, people are giving me, ideas like about getting a nerve stimulator implanted. I really don't want to have any more surgery. The surgery that I had in January was extremely painful. I had to learn how to walk, with all that stuff in my back, the muscles healing, the nerves healing. The bone is still fusing. I really don't want any more surgery. If the spine specialist looks at the MRI and says, oh yeah, one of the screws is loose or it's cracked, it's broken, and we need to take it out, I have no choice. But I don't want to willingly just go for something else that may not even work. So it's frustrating. So it's not only the fibromyalgia pain that I have to deal with, which is muscle, joint, and nerve pain, the fibro fog, just not being able to do what I used to do. But now it's, the lower back is still an issue. I thought the surgery would help, but nope. So I don't know what else to try. I've had 20 injections, not even counting the 3 epidurals that I had when giving birth. So a total of 23 injections, every cream you could think of, pain patches, medication. I have tried tramadol, hydrocodone, oxycodone, Topamax, Cymbalta, Lyrica, amitriptyline, gabapentin, steroids, methocarbamol, Valium, Keflex. Yeah, tried all of them. And the only thing I'm on right now is the Vicodin and the Flexeril, because if I don't take anything, I can't get out of the bed because the pain is excruciating. The pain, sometimes, people don't really understand what you're going through. I want to go back to work. I'm tired of being home. Yes, I've loved every minute of the 3 years that I've been raising my toddler. She's in the room watching her tablet, by the way. That's why you don't hear her. I've loved it. She's going to school in a year, and I'm ready to go back to work. I don't know what kind of employment I'm going back to because I have to realize that I can't do what I used to do. I just want to be able to get my pain under control so that I can try and live a kind of normal life, whatever normal is. Just not being in pain all the time is fine. That's what I want to do. So, at this point, no medication has really helped me. And I'm just trying to seek alternative types of, pain-free medicine. I'm alternative forms of medicine to help live pain-free. That's what I mean. So, I bought like 2 weeks ago some CBD hemp oil, and I've taken a dropper every day, and I haven't seen any real change in my pain or anything really. I'm being in pain all the time, chronic pain, and other people not really being able to understand what you're going through because you look fine, you look healthy. You can't see the bruises, you can't see the damaged nerves, you can't see the joint pain, the muscle pain. You can't see the inside of my body that has all these screws and rods in it. So nobody really understands the pain you're in, and people are quick to judge. People are quick to tell you, oh, you need to exercise. Oh, you need to lose weight. Oh, just take a Tylenol. Oh, Tylenol doesn't work. Are you not? You don't understand what fibromyalgia is? Read up on it. Stop judging. If you can't empathize, and it's best you don't make any statements or any judgments. And it's really difficult to live like this, especially when you've been productive your entire life. Been working since I was 14. Made it through college, made it through grad school. I have a master's degree that I'm not currently using. I'm not dumb. I'm not lazy. I have a chronic illness. It's different. It isn't something I did to myself. It's something that's just happening to me. This is my body. This is what I have to deal with. And it's, some people smoke and put toxins and chemicals in their body and then they get sick. That's something they're doing to themselves, unfortunately. I'm not doing that to myself. I've tried everything. I've tried diet, exercise, I've lost weight, I've gained weight. It's not taking away the pain in my body. So it's not a weight issue. It's not an exercise issue. And being in chronic pain all the time, it does affect your mental health. So it has caused me some sort of depression, I'm pretty sure. And it has caused me anxiety because I get anxious about standing too long because I know the pain I'm going to have later. I get anxious about lifting something, anxious about doing something with my child because I'm afraid if I move the wrong way, if I sit the wrong way, I'm going to be in pain later. I get anxious about, a lot of stuff because I know my limitations, but other people don't. And pretty sure depression. But I think all of that would go away if I can get my pain under control. And if, can get others to see what it is that I'm experiencing. I wish that there was some type of machine that can be hooked up to me and another person and I can just give them everything that I experience, everything, physical, emotional, mental, for a week. I don't know if anybody really would be able to deal with it. There's some people I know that definitely won't be able to deal with it. They'd rather just clock out, get rid of themselves. I know people with fibromyalgia that have considered suicide. And I can't even think of anything like that. I have 3 children. I'm not this type of person that just gives up on things. I just want to get better. I want to get healthier. I want to be pain-free so I can continue to be a mom, so I can get my livelihood back. I can work. But in the meantime, I just have to be okay with this is what it is right now. I'm in pain. I'm not working. I'm trying to get help for the pain to see what works for me so that I'm able to be the best mother I can be, so that I can go to work and feel productive and earn an income and pay some bills, because guys, doctor visits are expensive. Having health insurance, you have a copay every time you go. You have to pay for the medication. Sometimes whatever procedure you're getting done isn't covered by your health insurance and the bills pile up. I have thousands of dollars in hospital bills I can't pay because I'm not working. And so that's another stress, financial stress. This disease, fibromyalgia, degenerative disc disease, having back problems to the point where you need fusion surgeries. I also do have an arachnoid brain cyst. Thankfully, it hasn't affected my intelligence. It has affected my memory. I do stutter sometimes. I do confuse words, but doctors don't want to touch the brain cyst. It's been there for years. They say it's not causing any issues. I know it does. There's hundreds of people in arachnoid cyst brain groups on Facebook that have the same symptoms I have, and they're being told the same thing. So, unfortunately, I've been an unlucky person where I have been struck with many chronic invisible illnesses. And so I wish things were different, but they're not. This is the hand that I've been dealt, and I'm trying my best to manage it. I did start a GoFundMe to kind of help with some of my medical bills and things I'm unable to pay for right now since I'm not working. My husband is working 6 days a week. He can't work any more than he's working. And it's stressful for everyone. And, if I can get people to donate, I can pay off some bills. I would appreciate it. But, in hard times, you find out who is there for you during hard times, who can stick it out with you, and you find out who your real friends are. So, life lesson. Every day is a lesson for me, but trying my best. That's all I can do. Getting out of bed and making breakfast for my children is an accomplishment. There are people with this disease that can't even get out of bed. And so I gotta pat myself on the back for what I am able to do. I get out of bed, make breakfast for my kids, I take care of my home. I have to do everything in sections because of the pain, and I'm the only one here that does any of that. The children do help with the chores as best they can. But everything's on mommy. And at the end of the day, when you're a mommy to 3, you have so many responsibilities, so many. And I have a 13-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 3-year-old, and they all have different needs. And I do not think they understand the complexity of mommy's medical issues. And it does break my heart that my 3-year-old is very aware that mommy is always in pain. So she has her own room, she has her own bed, but she still sleeps with me sometimes. And when we wake up in the morning and she opens her eyes and I'm still, like laying stiff next to her, she'll say, "Mommy, are you okay? Does your back hurt?" It's almost every day. And so I don't want her to have this image of me as a weak person, always in pain. But eventually I'll explain all this to her. But, I try my best to do things with her. But like I said, I know my limitations, because if I go hard for a couple of hours, for the next 3 days, I'm out of commission. Things that I used to do when I was in my 20s with no problem. I mean, say I want to clean the bathroom. Okay, I'll clean the bathroom. That's all I can do for the rest of the day, because any scrubbing or kneeling or anything is going to aggravate my muscles, my joints, and then I'm going to be in severe pain for hours after. And then the meds I'm taking, it's not going to cover the pain. So the alternative stuff that I said I'm considering, well, that's medical marijuana. So if I do take medical marijuana, which is legal here in Florida, I'm probably going to be kicked out of my pain management, because I don't, think I can do both. But at this point, I just want a solution to my pain. Taking pills for years and years, it affects your stomach, it affects your kidneys, your liver, and it, you're getting help, but in the end, you're adding to your medical problems. So, I have done research, I've seen videos, I've gone on the internet about, people who have turned to medical marijuana for their pain, to help alleviate their pain. If it's okay to give someone with cancer to help them with their nausea and their pain, if it's okay to give a child that's suffering from seizures, to give it to them to help with their seizure, then I don't see why it would be such a bad thing for me to try for my fibromyalgia pain, my spine pain, even my anxiety. And so I'm highly considering it, because at this point, nothing I've tried has worked. So it may be difficult to get a job if I do start the medical marijuana, but I'll just have to look for a job that, where I'm able to use it and still be able to work. But at this point, living pain-free is the ultimate goal. So that's what's going on with me. The kids are starting school in like 2 weeks, so process of buying school supplies and getting them ready. They're coming back from New York in a few days, and then more cleaning, more cooking, more laundry, more listening to fighting begins. So I'm trying to just enjoy the little bit of peace that I have before all three of them are together in the house again. And yeah, that's about it. So seeing that spine specialist on Tuesday, so he's gonna go over that MRI and I guess get a summary of how I've been doing since January. I have not been doing better, so we'll see what he says and I'll take it from there. I keep God on my mind 24/7. That's how I do it, guys. Please, if you can, donate to the GoFundMe page that I have. It's surviving the effects of chronic illness. Is the GoFundMe page. I'll try to link it down below. If you can, please donate. I know everybody, you know, unless you're well-to-do, you're rich, everyone's kind of struggling to pay the bills, so anything helps. Okay, thank you for watching.